Hey, it's MannyWolverine here, aka Random Pop Culture News Freak here, or anyone else you want to call me. Follow me on all my links and Linktree just in case anything happens on this channel. Anyways, I know I haven't talked about anime manga news in like 3 weeks, but it's the beginning of this month, but I want to talk about it again. I finally got my nice faded little haircut. About freaking time. Been needing this faded haircut in the longest time, but anyways. Gundam Seed, Gundam Wing, and like the Gundam mobile suit version back in the late 90s, early 2000s. The greatest, in my personal opinion, top 5 animes I grew up when I was a kid, besides the Pokemon original DBZ and original Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, even old school Zatch Bell, and what was the other one? A bunch of other ones, the Tenchimuyo series and all that. Anyways, this comes from Brownie and Comps. I always got to read from here on my phone because if I do it on the original PC, it'll be slow as heck and it'll freeze everything out and it'll suck. Anyways, I got to be a little bit more quiet because there's roommates in the background sleeping next door to me, not to me. This Gundam series Animator, I'm probably gonna butcher his name, Naoyuki, or Naoyuki, Onda, asks anime fans to stop leaking the announcements, he says. Hopefully it's right about that. This is from yesterday. I'm getting 2 videos in one. I know I was gonna say something about I know it was this past Sunday or Monday when they uploaded it, but for some freaking reason the algorithm YouTube took it down because it was too inappropriate and it was too Sentai and inappropriate and it's bad and it's not good. Stupid as hell. I hate it when the fucking algorithm does that shit to your channel. And then like I said, still follow me on BitChute once in a while. I'm Brighteon, and I'm gonna try to start posting more shit either on Gab or Minds. Or maybe Periscope. I don't know, Periscope's still the thing, but it starts as a veteran animator, Anda. I'm just gonna say his second name, last name, because his first one's too hard to say. Anda has warned that the recent increase in the amount of the announcements is being leaked online is harmful over all the anime industry. I'm only going to read half the article. The whole thing's way, way long as shit. I'll leave links to search box down below. Get a credit card, Zoom bounding in the comments. They're the ones that made this article story up. There's one great example is that a trend can be seen for the announcement of 7 Deadly Sins series following the Fortnite apocalypse as new production was spread over in and out to Western social media in the last 3 days ahead of its official revival, Weekly Shonen magazine. Oh, so this is how it got leaked out. I didn't even know Japan still did this. I mean, I know the United States and Canada and a lot of the first world, second world countries do this a lot. And that's how it looks now. It almost looks like that Kira Toriyama thing, like the heroes, the 3 heroes, Blue Dragon. I think it's either called Blue Dragon or like the Secret of Mana, something of Mana series. That's kind of what it looks like. And it kind of looks like that old school ladies, early mid 90s, the ones I grew up in the mid late 90s. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Trust. That looks freaking badass. I'm feeling that. That's beautiful. So I guess this is what the leak said. The leak has spread so far that the official 4 Nights of the Apocalypse Twitter informed the current fans it's currently Weekly Shonen magazine was released on Wednesday 11th. Oh wow, it was a while ago. Since being illegally distributed, and requests that, quote, since this content has not been announced yet, we would appreciate you if you could refrain from spreading until further notice. And this is the part I'm skipping on here, and that's where I stop here. We sincerely apologize for this unfortunate inconvenience, causing our readers that they concluded. Oh, that's the official tweet there. I don't know if there's any more after that. Yeah, there is. It's going to take forever if I show you any of this. I'll show you some of the tweets, but that's it. They're all in Japanese. I'll read those ones, and then I will be dunzo after that. It says, Weekly Shonen Magazine 11, since this content has not been announced yet, the same thing that I said before. Okay. And it says, Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ took to Twitter on May 8th to warn fans about the negative repercussions in early and unofficial reveals. I guess over there in Japan, a lot of the CEOs, CFOs, and a lot of these video game companies and anime manga studios, they call studio something first and some real beautiful exotic Japanese name. And then after that, that's when they start doing the distribution. They're still living in the 70s, 80s, 90s over there when it comes to Japan when they do their distributions for a lot of video games and movies and I guess animes out there. And then a year or two later, it gets translated in English dub. I hate that shit. but because it takes so damn long for them to do it. But a well-polished, good sort of product, especially when it comes to anime movies or anime video games, when it comes to making those things, if it's polished, it's tip-top shape to the point where it's able to be sold. It's not a piece of crap that they're making, and it's something good, and you're able to play it. That's well worth spent. Just like on the late Satoru Iwata said, it's better to have a good, great game that's not broken and busted. Even though I'm paraphrasing, that's not exactly what I said. It's better to have a good game that's finished and polished and doesn't have any bugs or glitches, and have a broken game like biggest ones like the Halo Infinite and the Cyberpunk 2077. Look how bad as hell and those games did, and they're not in a good way either. It was a freaking atrocious, the atrocity and absolute disgustingness that those bugs had. I'm seeing a lot of these game corporation companies care about the money and profit over the fans, and that's mierda bullshit there. So I guess this is what Deep L said. The timing of the information is determined by considering the efficiency of publicity, preparation and timing of all related products, and interfering with some of the timing and nuances. A nuisance is I've never heard of this word before, tantamount or paramount, I guess tantamount to the obstruction of businesses and anime productions. This dude gave a mouthful on Twitter. I'm not sure if this is a Twitter bot or is this a real person. This is a real person. He must have been freaking pissed the hell off. I can understand why he's extremely angry and frustrated. He doesn't want all these fans and these bot algorithms either on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook or any of these multi-billion-dollar social media corporations talking about this. Just like what happened to the dude earlier this year, even though I didn't talk about it, but I think it was late last year or early this year, when that dude, he ended up getting all 365 or 400 of the videos completely, I think they were completely demonetized, and it took him a week or a month or two to get his money, remonetization, profit money back. I think he was an anime manga book reviewer. I don't remember what his name was, but he got real viral as hell after that. And said never again will he ever do an anime episode review or another manga episode novel review ever, after they screwed him over badly. I think just last week I followed this dude. He's got almost 400,000 subs. Roger DeLuigi, or Rogers Base. Freaking Rogers Base got a copyright ID copyright strike or copyright claim or community guideline strike. That dude's really, really big. I'm surprised somebody like him that huge, in my personal opinion, because I know he does a lot of One Piece and Final Fantasy like reviews. I'm not crazy about One Piece, but I do follow him on the Final Fantasy stuff and Nintendo Directs. Whenever he reacts to Nintendo Directs or PlayStation State of Plays, I'll watch him a little bit. I feel bad for the dude. This is this dude's full-time career. This is his job occupation. For me, this isn't my job occupation. I got my IRL hotel casino shit job I gotta do. Thank God this isn't, because YouTube, this is my full-time job. I stress out of my head. Anyways, for all the Gundam Seeing Mobile Suit Gundam fans, you know, this is coming from the writer and manga animator himself, Mr. Onda. I think his name's Neokana Onda? Nyoki? I'm sorry I'm butchering this dude's name so bad. Alright, apologies. Oh yeah. Naoki Onda. Hey, he said a mouthful. I can see why he's frustrated and pissed out off. I would be too if this was my freaking baby, my product I worked on for years, decades even. I'd be upset at some of the fans too, even though I'm supposed to give joy and happiness to these people's fans. Fan services, you know. And as far as the shipping goes, that's a whole other different debate we could say in there. And that's all I can say for now, Animator. Hopefully you like these two videos. Get a credit is due from Nerdigans. I think his name's Nerdigans? Nerdigans. Okay, yeah. Nerdigans. And bounding comments are the ones that made this article, and that's it. Animator. Peace out once again. Ladies and gentlemen, bros, my boys and fingers as always. Takas Kikomodis, especially you out there. I'll see you when I see you guys day or night, wherever you never saw there's such much content on this channel, including video game industry news, anime manga news, any social media drama platform, video drama news like Twitch, YouTube, Odyssey, etc., TikTok, Twitter, and that's it. Pretty much wraps it up. And of course, once in a while, reaction videos, but not like this one. I was gonna do one with the what was it? The She-Hulk, but I didn't want to get a DMCA copyright strike. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and bye. I'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going out. See you soon. Goodbye. Later. Talk to you later.